The panel is in response to allegations of horrific war crimes committed by Nigeria's military by the Amnesty International, claiming that over 8,000 people were murdered, starved, suffocated, and tortured to death in the ongoing war against Boko Haram insurgents in the northeast. Working within the ambit of extant law setting up the military, recommending appropriate sanctions for erring officers amongst others were some of the exceptions of the acting president from the panel.
We add that respect for the lives of Nigerian citizens is not just a constitutional but also a moral duty. This is why it is incumbent upon us, even as we maintain security, especially in conflict situations, to interrogate as we go along on a regular basis alleged crimes and human rights abuses by all sides in these conflicts and insurgencies. Today's occasion is a continuation of the efforts of this administration geared towards attaining this goal. You may recall that in June 2015, President Muhammadu Buhari had directed the military to conduct an internal inquiry into allegations of rights abuses by its personnel. Accordingly, a report of the findings of a board of inquiry set up by the Nigerian Army to investigate extrajudicial killings and rights violations by Army personnel was submitted in June 2017. That report will be made available to this panel.
The chairman of the 9-man panel, Justice Biobele Will, said members will do everything to investigate the allegations without fear or favor.
We acknowledge the fact that the task set before us is enormous, and the expectation of the government and the good people of Nigeria, as well as the international community, is as they speak. We pledge to carry out this assignment with fear of God, with integrity, to ensure that justice will not only be done to all, but will be seen by all to have been done. Therefore, we call on all those persons and or institutions affected or interested in one way or the other in any of the elaborate terms of reference given to us to seize this great and unique opportunity to present their grievances or cases or allegations or defenses to enable us carry out very thorough review and investigations in line with our mandate to enable us arrive at findings of fact based on verifiable evidence only. We assure all such persons and or institutions of equality of treatment in the consideration of their cases, their grievances or defenses without any fear or favor, ill will or affection.
Death of more than 7,000 young men and boys in military detention in March 2011 and unlawful killings of more than 1,200 people since February 2012 were some of the allegations of Amnesty International against the Nigerian military. But hopefully, this panel will certainly do the needful by unraveling the mystery behind the war crimes leveled against the military.